What do you say, everybody? Sean Higgs coming at you here. It's Monday Night Live. Winners Circle. Sort of the sports betting podcast. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's go. I'm going to tweet it out here on the old X. We'll pump that out there for you to enjoy. Give it a like. Give it a follow. Be part of the Winner Circle family. Be sure to check out our sponsor, GamblersWorld.net, me and 12 other handicappers. Paul Bovey, Mark Lawrence, Victor King, Kyle Hunter, Chip Trimbus, Doug Upstone, Brian Bittler, Matt Fargo, just to name a few, Ricky Tran. All right, come say hello. As always, the email does go out for guys to pop in if they want to come in. If they're selling something today, like, hey, I got a big game in the NFL today, or maybe they got the ALCS game one, Guards and the Yanks. Who knows? We'll never know if anyone's going to pop in. But again, like button for the YouTube channel here for Winner Circle. GamblersWorld.net is the premium site. Go get it. 3738 packages guaranteed. And how about this? $549 NFL all access to the Super Bowl. Can't beat that. That's like $30 a week, less than $30 a week. Make the smart money move. All right? Make the smart money move. Get on board. Speaking of getting on board, here we go. We got some NFL action today. Bills won, total 41.5. I'm kind of torn on what to do with this game sidewise. Part of me is like, I think the Bills should win. I think they're the better team. Jets get rid of their head coach. So is it one of those situations where it's, hey, he's the problem, not me, and they come out and have a big game? I don't know. Over 41.5. How about an overplay? I'm all for the over today. Anytime touchdowns, though. Here we go. Bills will go a little Mr. Cook plus 115. The Jets, Alan Lazard 215. You know that Rodgers. Why don't I got my headset on? I know why, because I was talking to Seth backstage. I don't need the headset on. We don't need to bust out the Princess Leia earmuffs today, unless somebody comes in the show. Lazard 215. He's his favorite target. Receiving, Jets Conklin under 24.5. Lazard over 50. Bills will go Kincaid over 50. He is plus 145. And we'll scroll it on the bottom. There. I get it. People want to run in. I was thinking about Keon Coleman, maybe a little Garrett Wilson. Shakir is his top targeted guy, but he's a little banged up. Boy, I almost want to grab like a 80-yarder for Shakir there. It's plus 950. I did a nice big game here versus this soft Jets defense. Anyway, we'll talk about it. Always some stuff in the comments to bring it up. We'll leave that scrolling on the bottom there. Cleveland plus 145 versus Yankees, laying $1.80 here. We'll talk about this game. Why wouldn't we? This one goes off in about a half hour. Cobb and Rodon taking the hill today. I do have this up, so you know what? Support me. Support Gamblers World. Go buy my baseball pick here. All right, least you could do. All righty. Prop wise, here we go. We'll scroll the prop out as well. Guardians minus a run here is a plus 199. You can get them at 145. Why? Why not? We get them a minus a run. 2-1. Let's go. I think they're gonna win. Why not win? And I like Cobb over 11.5 hats. If you watched the free pick today, me and Doug Upstone, I had these out here as well. And my Cobb thinking was Cleveland used a bunch of pitchers Friday, Saturday, a lot of bullpen. 4 guys, 7 on Saturday, 4 guys on Friday, 4 the same guys on Saturday. You need some innings. Short of the Yanks exploding for a 6-7 run first, second inning, I think Cobb's going to go 5. That's what he does. He's got 3 starts. He's gone 16 innings. We're going to go 5 here. Minus 120. I'll take it. A Quan run. Guy's hitting 550, 546, whatever the heck it is. Run plus 125. Worth a shot. Lane Thomas, he's hitting the ball well. Nice big grand salami the other day. Still hitting over 300 in the playoffs. which in today's playoffs is probably hitting like 800 back in the 70s and 80s. So plus 185 there for Ribby, sure. And Mike Stanton has been better than Judge and Soto in the playoffs. Good for Mike Stanton. This is what the Yankees need. They needed him to step up, or somebody besides Judge and Soto to get some work done here. So Stanton a plus 150 spot. I am in. Now the super scroll on the bottom. We got them all going. Bills, Jets, Cleveland, Yanks. They're all rolling around there on the ground having a good time. Let's get to any comments. We got a couple in here. Stop Geo's in the house. Welcome, Stop Geo. Steven, who do you like today? You like the Jets plus 2? I'm not going to hate if you want to take the Jets. And as I was just saying with this one, right? You want to take the Jets, and I understand the thought of it because they fired the coach. Rodgers, I didn't know nothing about it. Sure you knew nothing about it. Like they're just going to fire the coach without telling their quarterback who they bring in here to take them to a Super Bowl. So I get taking the Jets because, hey, we're not the problem. He's the problem. Watch us win without him. So, sure, you want to do a plus 2? I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't have a side in this. Nothing. I didn't play it. I know it's a Monday night game. People will be like, oh, you turn on your Twitter, your IG, your TikTok, cappers out there. Oh, look at this. I got, game of the year, AFC East game of the year, game of the month, game of the week. I don't play it just because it's a Monday night. I mean, I play a lot of games. Sometimes, if I don't like it, I'm not going to play it. Nice catch with the Mets first 5, Gia. There you go. Plus 120. It's, I got the game on here. Well, I'm watching on MLB. Good to see the Mets show up right out of the gate. They scored some runs early here. I thought this would be a kind of a quick series. I still think it's probably going to make a 4-1, 4-2. But the fact the Mets showed some heart today and early, good sign for Met backers, Met fans. Series might be a little extended. We did not have the knack, right? Remember that song? I got the knack. That was by Everlast before he turned into like a country singer. Everlast. Here we go. Here's some 90s hip hop for you. Everlast was part of like the Ice-T crew. He wore a suit. He was kind of like a slick guy. Wrote a song called "I Got the Knack." If you go look it up, it's true. It's true. Before he was whatever turned into Everlast. There's my 90s thing. Anyway. Marino, what do we got here? Jets money line under the 41. Again, the Jets, you want to go Jets? I understand completely. Although I like the over because if I'm taking the Jets, it is, hey, Salah made a stink. We couldn't do anything under him. So they'll come out and score a bunch of runs. That's because I'm watching this game. They'll score some points here today. So I kind of like the over. What do we just get a double steal? A double steal in the Met game here? Guardians money line over 8.5. You're not buying Cobb here. You think we'll see some runs? Doug Upstone he thinks there's going to be some runs here today too against Cobb because he's not a great pitcher. And I don't know if our guy Michael B will pop in today. He's a giant guy. Same with Ryan Page. They're like, Cobb's not that good. Here's the thing. The last 2 years, San Francisco, the guy was like 7-7, whatever he was. Not too terrible at a mid-3 ERA. He's only pitched in 3 games this year. I think he could shut down the Yanks. This is playoff baseball, and the Yanks have choked in playoff baseball the last 20 years. Let's be honest. Guardians money line, I don't hate it. That's why I threw out the Guardians minus a run plus 199. 145 is nice. I think they got a shot. I think they got the bullpen. Lineup wise, I like it. I wish they would have went and get a bigger bat at the deadline. But again, woulda, coulda, shoulda. I mean, who thought Detroit would trade away Flannery and all of a sudden they're in the Game 5 for the LDS? Cleveland on the offseason should be looking to add some offense. Because they always have pitching. They always have decent pitching. And I think they have the best bullpen in baseball. What's left? I mean, maybe we could say all of baseball. I'm not. I'll stand by that. I've always liked the Cleveland staff. Not much here. Not many comments today. Not many comments. What's going on? Everybody's. You know what? I guess because everybody's watching the game. So not a lot of. We have a baseball game. The other day we had no game going on, so it was just everybody coming in, pouring out their hearts, talking prop action here. Let's see what we got on YouTube. So we got 10 likes on YouTube. We'll take it. We're on our way. We are on our way on YouTube. Smiley. He says the Jets are a lock. Oh, Smiley. I'm bringing out the pen. Smiley one. Jets lock. We'll have to come back to that one next week when the little lock emojis come out. I don't hate, again, this is a spot where if the coach was the problem, show me something. Score some touchdowns. Let's run the ball, throw the ball, beat a rival. Come on now. Come on, Jets. You talk a lot of crap. I talk about the defense all the time. Boy, they talk like they're like the Doomsday defense or Steel Curtain or the 2000 Ravens, 86 Giants. They want to play it like they're some great squad. You're 2-3. You lost to Bo Nix. Do something. Do something tonight versus a rival. You should be energetic, right? You got rid of your coach. He's the problem. Here's my guy, Michael B. Moneyline Mills, my guy. How you been? Let's cash it. Tighten up the Jets. Old Titans and New York Titans. Look at this. He's got a Warren Moon jersey in there. Love it. Love it. See, now as much as they were the New York Titans, is he a Tennessee guy because he's got the Warren Moon? They've gone from the Oilers. Now they're the Tennessee Titans. I'm confused a little bit. Moneyline Mills is on the Bills today, he says. So maybe I was right with the Moon and the Titan stuff. So maybe he is a Titan guy. Yeah, Tennessee. Thanks for crushing me. We no Christmas at my house this year because of Tennessee this year. Fabulously bad. Will Levis. What a joke. What a joke. Cook is out, and I'm trying to decide putting Ray Davis, Ty Johnson, or he's out today, huh? All right, well, we got a bad. Here we go. We got to switch up the props. We got to switch up the props here. Where are we going for an anytime touchdown with the Bills? We need a new touchdown guy. So he is out. He's off the board. Off the board. All right, so let's erase him and try to find out what we're doing here running back wise. Ray Davis has done absolutely nothing. Who's the better bet here? Ty Johnson anytime is 290. Ray Davis is 180. I'm going, we're going to take the 290 guy. You know what we're doing here. We're going to go Ray. Who are we going? Ty Johnson. Somebody's got to score a rushing touchdown. Anytime touchdown, 290. There you go. There you go. There you go. Let's get down here. We love the Penguins. Remember the Bud Light Penguin, anybody? Plus 290. DK odds. It's the DK odds. In case you're interested where I'm getting them from. Titans are my team. I get that. It took me a second. I was like, wait a second. Is he a Titan fan? A Warren Moon jersey? Had to decipher it. I ended up on the Jets. We'll see how it goes. And I have the Guardians under 8.5 in a parlay. Plus 3-1 odds. Excellent, Michael. Ty Johnson's third down back. Davis is a rookie, more of a first, second round guy. I don't care. I put in Johnson. Every Jet should score tonight. Here we go. Team Money's in the house. See if the Jets have heart or not. That's the thing. You said, let's get rid of this coach. The coach is the problem. Not the offense, not the defense, not the offensive line or the coordinator or quarterback. It was the coach. They're going to get that bump tonight. You saw Carolina win in L.A. Excuse me, Las Vegas. They're not in L.A. anymore. They're Raiders. Disgusting Raiders. Lazard at 3:30 anytime touchdown. Yeah, I got that here in the chat as well. We got it up in the chat. It'll be scrolling across in a second. You got a good 3:30 there. It was not that high on DK. That is a no. It's a 2. Right now I'm staring at a 280. Now this was a 215. It's up to 280 now. This was 215 at 2 o'clock today. Now it's currently at a 280 on DK. Actually, you know what? How about a little Braylon Allen for the Jets at plus 310 instead? Wilson is a 180. He's 150 on DK. I took Kincaid anytime 225. Jets are struggling with tight ends. I got Lazard. Yeah, I got the Kincaid over receiving yards here in the chat. And then I do have the Lazard touchdown. It's gone up, though. So now I kind of want to move off of that fella. Maybe go to Braylon Allen. I mean, Brees Hall's even money. Wilson's 150. That's who's getting a ball. I mean, you got to take Lazard. Hey, what's his name? Throws to him all the time. It's his best friend. It's like, hey, buddy. It's like, remember the old my buddy, wherever he goes, we go. Yeah. I mean, he's got 4 touchdown passes. Receptions, I should say. 280 now. We'll take it. Kind of like on 330s. It looked really good. I agree. Think it is worth a shot. John Kenzie Noel, home run 5-1, and a Ruby 250 for the Guardians. He crushes lefty. I did have that written down today in my little free playbook. I'm gonna whip it up here. Let's see if you can see it. Oh, is that the right side? Let's see. Where is it? So you can see I crossed them out. John Kenzie Noel plus 230. And I'm like, you know what? I went with a Quan Ribby and Elaine Thomas instead today on the show when I was with Doug Upstone earlier today. So I'm with you on that. I kind of like it. Let's see what we got here. Prop. NFL player props. My one crazy local joint doesn't do the anytime TDs. They leave that to the big brands. Let's pump up this Jet game. Let's see what we got here. Props. I'm going Lazard and Allen. Plus 270, plus 290. Ty Johnson's 230. Do I come in with a Coleman 3-1? Kincaid is 290. I'm so torn. I did Shakur instead. 350. Great minds think alike. Yes, John Kanzi. The Yanks are going to give up 20 runs today. You think the Yanks are going to give up 20? I don't know about that. My wife wants to go to they got moms and sons football pictures on Wednesday. Mets are pouring it on, kicking myself for not betting them. I'm glad that they made it a series here because it was like, hey, we're going home. It was kind of like, boy, they're conceding this game already. Mars in the house, back from vacay, liking Jets tonight, liking the under in the game. I like the over 41. And I do lean the Jets because you fired the coach. I'll repeat it for those who've been in the show for the last 20 minutes. You got rid of the coach. He's not is he the problem? We're going to find out tonight who's the problem. Oh, I was going to say that. He said they're going to go up 20 runs. I could see some runs in this game. I could see a few runs. Although, again, I got the Cobb. We got a little corn on the Cobb rolling out here. Over 11.5 outs. That's what he does. That's what he does, as they say. 5 innings. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so the Bills, we switched over to Ty Johnson. The Lazard is up to 280. Conklin under. Lazard over receiving yards. Bills Kincaid over 50 yards. Let's talk about the Yankee game as we're getting into a little warm-up action here about to start. Guardians, let's go -1 for plus 199. We'll go Moneyline Markel style -1. Cobb over the strikeouts. There you go, -120. Quan run. Again, he's hitting 540, whatever the heck he's hitting. Okay. For if Cleveland's going to be in this high, you need to get some guys on base. Plus 125. Lane Thomas, Ruby 185, and Stanton a 150 spot. He's hitting in the playoffs. We're not doing Judge or Soto. We're not doing that. I'm going to go off somewhere else, the reservation there, and pick somebody else. And I did. You can't stop me because I'm doing the show, not you. Not much else. Let me go to the X and send that. Mr. Numbers is still banned on YouTube. Winner Circle is unbelievable. You should not be banned on YouTube channel. We went through the YouTube channel, Mr. Numbers. You are allowed to post on YouTube. You're not in there. You are not banned. You can post. We went through. You are allowed to post. I had the owner. I said, listen, pull up all the people who are banned. Let's find you. And it was in there. It said, Mr. Numbers. It had your 4 bunch of numbers. You are not banned. And you listen, no, you could actually come onto this YouTube channel. You click on the picture on not on YouTube, on the X. Right? Isn't that what we do here? You could click on the live stream and say hello. I mean, just do this. It's not that hard to do. What are we doing here? Look, Twitter. There we go. John Putnam, how you been? Bills 9-1 off back-to-back losses versus an opponent off back-to-back losses. That's straight out of the database, I think, this one here. I do, listen, do I think the Bills are the better team? Yes. But in this spot, the Jets are my lean. Again, I didn't bet the Jets, but that's where it had to look. You got rid of the coach. He's the problem. You got to step up and do something. I'm not running to bet the Jets. I'm not running to bet the Bills either. I mean, the game's a pick'em. I know you can chat from X. I know you can. I don't see my names in their participations. Listen, I mean, I can't explain. If you're watching, come on. Go. You click on the Twitter view, and it comes up. It comes up a whole separate screen. You don't write underneath the thing. What are we doing here? Allen is not healthy. People are forgetting about who's that? Josh Allen with his little arm woes. Listen, the game's a pick 'em for a reason, right? Or 2, 1.5. Again, do I want to run and bet the Bills today? Not really. Do I want to run and bet the Jets? Not really. But the Jets are the team with something to prove. You can't the coach. They could say whatever they want, that it was Woody and the boss. You know that's not. We all know that's not the case. So go out there and put the points on the board. Over. Give me the over. You like the under better than the side, huh? See, I don't. See, I think that it's the offense has to show up here today. And if that's the case, 40, I mean, they could score 30 themselves. We're not going to get 10 out of Buffalo. I mean, really, you know what? Where's the Jet team total here? 20 points for the Jets. Let's have some fun with this. Let's move this number. Where is this? Let's pump this up. Those are rookie numbers. Where are the points? Let's move the points up here. I think the Jets score more than 20.5 points. Total's not 42. First half total 20.5. Where's my little slips? Why can't we do anything here? Why is it not popping up here? What is happening? There we go. Jets over 2.5 touchdowns? Sure. Jets to score their points? Yes. Let's see. Arm woes and the concussion. There will be points. I think there's going to be points. Today's a pass on NFL too hard. Again, I think the Jets have a lot to prove here. So if you think the Jets, I mean, this is for me, I just told you team total 20.5, stuff like that. It's time to take the Jets, right? If the coach is holding you back and that's the problem, well, come out here and score some points here. That's what you got to do here. I mean, over 20.5 points. You better get 20.5 points. Rodgers going to be flinging the ball. I think so. I tend to think he's got rid of your coach. Come on. You want to play this game. Now it's time to Let's see. All right, let's see. Both team totals hit. You think both? I definitely think the Jets get there. Jets scoring 24. I agree. There you go. You see your name. There you go. It's not that hard. You're not muted on YouTube. Those are rookie numbers, right? They're rookie numbers. I'll pump those numbers up. You're muted on YouTube for sure. We went through. You are not in the mute thing. We went through. You're not in there. Seth's shaking his head. No, you're not. You're not blocked. Are you on the right channel? I don't know what to tell you. I'm not as confident as the rest of you, but I did bet the Jets, although I'm pretty sure last time I said that, I said I would never bet them again. Here we are, Michael B. I get it. I understand. I understand the sentiment doing that. I was going to add an Allen interception, but it's minus 157 for Michael B. Here you, boy. 157. Bets K. What are we doing? Mookie Betts struck out. I was on the Yankee side of things here. Let's see. Freddie Freeman's up. Are they playing little trumpets for Mr. Diaz? Betts strikes out. Teoscar strikes out. Freeman's going to strike out. Stop Geo says, hey, you preferred cook some chicken drumsticks. You're throwing them on a grill. Preferred way to cook my chicken drumsticks. I'm not a... When you're saying drumsticks, you're talking about like chicken legs. You're talking like the drumsticks out of the wings. Because the wings, I'll bake the wings. I'll bake them. I'm not a big chicken leg guy. I like my thighs first. Thighs and then the breastises for chicken. 7-3 Mets bottom 9. We got a 1-2 count here. Is that a, what do we got here? Foul ball. Foul ball. Freddie Freeman. Maybe he says, we're rolling with Ray Davis. I think he gets the goal line work. And if the Jets do blow out the Bills, he's going to get the work at the end of the game. We just need 5 to 6 points. Yeah, it stinks that we lost, what's his name? Right? No Cook, not good. But we are still winning. We're up 8 points in this game. But Ray Davis, and he's got Zerline. Well, Zerline's, I mean, listen, the guy could score. I mean, he could have 3 field goals. He could hurt us tonight. Strikes out the side. Diaz strikes out the side for the Mets. Legs. I'm a thigh guy. I like thighs. I like thighs. Juicy thighs. I get them. Sometimes I get boneless. I feel cooking the bone on the grill's tough. I'll par cook them a little bit in the oven before I throw them on the grill. But I like the boneless. I just lay them out. Season those puppies up. Sometimes I use a nice betting legend, Dan Pastorini. There's a name. Well, go look up some Dan Pastorini. Tout guy. Professional football player. Mr. Number says, Mets make me sick. Gross. What are you talking about? You're a New York guy. You're not cheering for the Metropolitans to get it done here, Mr. Numbers? Let's run down these guards. Little Guardian Yanko props. Guards by a run here, plus 199. Cobb over strikeouts. Whoa. Not strikeouts. Total outs. Mr. Cobb, 11.5, minus 120. Quan for a run, plus 125. Lane Thomas for a ribby, plus 185. Stanton ribby, 150. And there you go. There you go for our Yankee Guardian prop action. Maybe says, I don't think he'll be down for long. I just don't want to rely on Coleman. He gets like 1 target a game. He doesn't score a touchdown. I'm not sure what we're going to get out of him. I mean, we really got nothing to do here, Ray Davis. Well, you don't want to put Keon Coleman in there? We could put him in as a flex guy instead. I don't know. Sean put him said chicken leg quarters on a grill tonight. I like how you can buy the quarters like that because it's a leg and a thigh all together, and they're usually cheap at the store too. It's a nice little meal. My wife made some kind of steak, sliced. I said it was pepper steak. It had peppers and onions in it. I think she puts like soy. I don't know, some rice. Yeah, it was all right. I don't know. Probably gonna get some Grubhub delivered when she goes to bed. Have it delivered to the garage so she doesn't see me eating Subway or Jersey Mike's or something. Mr. Numbra says, Higgy, I'll be pulling his hair out when the new attitude Yankees make the World Series. That ain't happening. I keep telling you, even if they make the World Series, I'm not worried because they're not winning the World Series with this team. This is not a World Series team. I'm sorry. I said that back in March, April, May, June, July, August, September. It is October. I don't care that they're in the ALCS. This is not a championship team. Then again, I don't think the Dodgers are either. I think all the teams are flawed. We can make an argument as to numbers. And I say this, you're going to turn around like, oh, you like the Yankees now. They probably have the best pitcher left in baseball in Cole. Arguably, Judge and Soto, the two best hitters. I mean, you can make the argument for Ohtani, Betts, Freeman up there. But the bullpen, I think, I know they're on a run. I still like Cleveland's bullpen better. The Mets have been the hottest team in baseball the second half of the year. Not a good season of baseball. No really good teams. T.Y. says, so now can we get out of our systems? Can we have an NBA show? The hell out of here. We talk about your crappy LeBronies. When's that? Next Tuesday the NBA kicks off? Why don't you recommend about Bronny and LeBron being bad for basketball? Oh, yeah. I mean, we could do that every day. We could just talk about them being terrible. I saw Big Baby the Floppy asking Activision to get the Baby Floppy a skin for what's that game the kids play? What's the game all the losers play? I know your losers are out there. What do you play? What is that, Fortnite crap? Freaking Fortnite. A bunch of 7-year-olds. T-Bay says, Dodgers World Series to lose. You think so. But they got problems. You just got shelled today, 7-3 with your bullpen game. This is the best team. They roll out a bullpen day. I'll tell you what, the Yankees don't have a bullpen day for their pitching staff. The Dodgers do. Come on. Only way the Yankees win is if Judge wakes up and Stanton and a few other guys show up. Stanton's shown up so far. Again, if you want to go like stat wise, they're pretty good. But you're also regular season beating up bad teams all year. Let's make it count now. Let's see where it's at. I mean, the Dodgers, again, this is what I say about Dodgers. Most wins to start the regular season, right? Oh, this team's going to be great. We're going to beat our franchise record of 111 wins. We're going to catch the Yankees in Seattle, 117, 118 wins. You didn't sniff that. You had 8 pitchers on the disabled list. You ran out a bullpen in Game 2 of the NLCS with a $300 million payroll. They got problems. The Yanks will roll out Rodon, Cole, Gill, Schmidt. We can make fun of Stroman. They got 5 pitchers. They're not going to roll out a bullpen day like the Mets with Senga. We're rolling on Senga. No NBA show at all. No, I'm not going to do that. We'll not do an NBA show. Let me teach you boys about New York football teams. Rodgers loves Wilson. He wants to feed him. Go over 59.5 yards. Get the pen out. Really, he doesn't love Lazard, who's got the most touchdowns on the team. It's Wilson. Wilson over 59.5 yards. He could still hit this. I'm not going to say no to this. I think the Jets score points today. So as far as I'm concerned, good. Make it a touchdown so we get over our 20.5. Yeah, every day will be an NBA show because I'll tell you how bad it's terrible. We're not doing anything in the NBA. Yeah, ask me to talk about the NBA, especially October NBA. Really, let's run to take the NBA. Please, I got Mr. Numbers in here. He's gonna be hyping up the Knicks next week against the Celtics. Oh, look at the Knicks. What are the Knicks? New attitude Knicks. What's it called? The Knicks. Jalen Brunson better than Michael Jordan. Remember that? Remember that on Twitter last year, folks? You follow me on Twitter? I retweeted out this insane man saying Brunson's better than Michael Jordan and Steph Curry. Call of Duty skin, whatever it is. It's ridiculous. Winner Circle Channel, people make me laugh. These guys think they know New York sports. This is why we need Mr. Numbers on YouTube, so he can pump up those numbers when he comes in here with his hot takes on New York sports. Mr. Numbers loves his New York action. I love it. What day does basketball start? College hoops. I want to say it's going to be like November 2nd. I mean, it is that soon. It is that soon. Hold on a second. Because we could probably have a October game. It's November 6th. November 6th we have action. So a month away. Mr. Number says, I give up teaching about the Yankees. Let the results speak. What are you teaching me about the Yankees, bro? This is what I'm talking about. You are so blinded being a Yankee fan, and you think that by me saying I don't like the Yanks in a spot is me bashing them. Excuse me. The Yankees are 30 games over 500 on the year. If you bet the Yankees all season, you're a loser. You lost money betting the Yankees all year. Let the results speak for themselves. They're minus $644 on the year. Great results. Have fun. When you're on the corner do you use a solo cup? What do you do? Do you use a Chick-fil-A cup? How are you collecting money when you're washing windshields if you bet the Yankees all year? Because you're down money. You're down money. That's just the fact. I don't hear, don't say, I put more on this. Flat out betting the Yankees, you are down. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. I don't want to say that you bet them 60 times and they won 41 and they lost 13 and you won money on them. On the year, they have lost. You bet the Yankees this year, you're homeless because you're doubling up thinking you're going to win. You're on the street in a tent outside. You're outside Port Authority, Mr. Numbers. Going to White Castle, trying to get a crave case for $30, doing bad things behind the dumpster. You see Brunson's dad arguing with Vincenzo. Yeah. What's that about? You're still on New York. Vincenzo's upset he gets traded. You're still in New York, and you're starting with the guy? Or maybe Brunson didn't like him and said, trade this guy too. Oh, you bring up the next thing. They are loaded. They might win 60 games. Oh, my God, 60 games. Possibly. I mean, listen, this is the NBA. We just saw that Joel, I'm a grown baby man, Embiid, said he's not going to play back-to-back games ever. That's great. You got to love that as a Sixer fan. You just paid this guy $150 million, whatever the heck he's getting paid. Not playing back-to-back all year. So possibly they do win because who else is good in the East? What do we got? The Pacers? Celtics? What else? The Bucks are a one-man team. I mean, we got who? The Bucks? You might be right here. That's fine because in the West, they'd be like the ninth best team because they're not beating anybody in the West in the finals. The West is the best. Do they play sports in New York? When was the last time a New York team won anything? The Giants 20 years ago versus the Patriots. I mean, really, when was that? 2014 they won? When was that? When have they won? 2008 with the Yanks, 1986 with the Mets. The Nets were in the finals though in back-to-back years, so they had that going for them. New Jersey Nets, although they're in Brooklyn now. We talk about the Cosmos, New York Cosmos. Are they any good? T Money says Knicks can't win with Brunson as your number one. He's a number two, and a great one at that. He would have give the Mavs a chance against Boston with Luka's soft behind. I don't know if Luka's soft. I think he's just always banged up, and Kyrie's Kyrie. Gio says the teaser, Chiefs and the Lions next week. Here you go. Chiefs as a doggy, Lions as a doggy versus Minnesota. Dropping a 50 spot, and they're a 2-point dog now. Instead of a 1-point dog, the line goes up. That's what happens when you lose your best defensive player. Mr. Number says, with no injuries, the Knicks are top 3, if not top 2. Top 2 where? In the East, maybe. In the NBA, they're like a top 10 team. They're top 10, maybe. Maybe at the bottom. The bottom. I know what the Knicks are doing. They're trying to win a championship, so they trade for the biggest choke artist in the league. Because they're terrible. Carl's in the house. How can I get the whole week like before? I know it's been a while, Carl. How you been? We got the link in the description here. Go check it out. Good to see you, Carl. Welcome back. T-Money, I think Brunson and him had some issues that were personal. Embiid is a chump for the comment why he won't ever win a championship. He needs a superstar to put a foot in his butt. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not playing any back-to-back games. All right. Good job, Philly. Sorry, Philly. Your Sixers. Let's go in a little Philly wormhole here. So you got this giant baby here who wants to sit out, and you're losing in the playoffs, game 7s, game 6s, whatever. The Phillies went from a World Series to an NLCS to a Division Series loss, and everybody's in their 30s now, 32, 33, 34. Where are they going? Where are you going, Philly? How are the Flyers? Are there any Flyer fans in here? Does the Philly have anything to look forward to? Knicks' second best team in the East. It still won't beat Boston. Again, it's the East. They got to beat the team out of West to win it. That's really good. Get your little. Look at this. Seth's coming out with his Flyers jersey in the background. The Yanks won in 2009. He said 2008. It was a decade ago. I mean, they haven't been good in 15 years. Come on, 2009. CC Texan, AJ Burnett, Nick Swisher. Nick Swisher is better than Judge, Mr. Numbers. I like that. Nick Swisher's putting up better numbers in the playoffs than Judge. And Nick Swisher's hitting like 187. Come on. The New York Arrows. What is that? My Pistons win. Let's try this again, stop, Joe. My Pistons season win total is over 24.5 games. They're terrible. Kyle's got it. Excellent. Michael B is getting out of here. It's almost that time anyway, right? We got bottom of the first here. My guy Lane Thomas strikes out. Whatever. Let's go bottom of the first inning. Torres, Soto, Judge, Wells in the hole. We'll go through the first inning, and then we could make fun of Mr. Numbers Yankees when they don't do anything. Or he'll come in here and he'll say new attitude if they score a run. Let's go a refresher here with our Bills take here. Bills Jets prop wise. All right, we moved out Cook. We've moved in Ty Johnson, 290 anytime touchdown here. Lazar 250. It's actually a 280 now with this number here, but everything's different. It's gone up. I don't like that because that tells me my over 41 and 20.5 might be in jeopardy if this guy's not scored a touchdown. Conklin under 24.5 receiving yards for the Jets. Again, I'm going to go with Aaron Rodgers, his best friend, over 50, plus 170. Kincaid over 50 receiving yards for the Bills, plus 145. Comment time. Any sites of college basketball games up? I haven't seen any. I have not seen any college basketball. That is a no. Nothing. Mr. Number says, your boys will learn the Knicks can beat any West Coast team in the series. Who do we fear? OKC washed up Denver. First of all, you got to make it there, which you're not. So it's not even a conversation. It's not a conversation. I don't want to see that we beat Denver in the regular season. That's fine. But when you get knocked out in the semis or whatever and don't make it to the finals, there's that. This isn't baseball where you face a team 6 times, 9 times, whatever, and say, hey, we beat them. We could beat these guys. You play a one-off game. And let's be honest, these giant babies nowadays on all these teams. I'm sitting out. I got a hamstring, sore back, go miss a couple games, and they take off on these road games. So let's see you guys. Let's see you get to the finals first. I don't see it happening. Not happening. Sorry. Severino minus 105 over Bueller. Game 3, New York, total of 8. Total of 8. I got to say, I kind of like that over. I think this is going to go up here. Bueller has not been good. No thank you to Mr. Bueller. I will go over the 8 in this game. How Bueller with us. Hey, this guy's game logs here. September. 4 ERA in September. He dropped his ERA from 557 to 538, 567. 2 runs, 5 runs, 141. I mean, it hasn't been terrible. 1 game, 5 innings, 10 ERA. Padres got him. I want to take an over. This isn't good pitching baseball, Dodgers and Mets. I could see an over here. And that whoa. You know what? Where's Mr. Numbers? Is he staying? He might be out taking, he's very happy right now here. I will say we got a single by Torres, Soto singles. Here comes the Judge, 2 on, nobody out. Let's see if he's Nick Swisher. Is he Chad Curtis? Is he Shane home run dispenser? Who is he? Gerald Williams? Deion James? Is he Kevin Moss? Called strike. 1 and 2. Here we go. Look out. Judge is up 2 on. Let's see what happens. He takes a timeout. He's scared. I mean, just the law of averages says he's going to get a hit. I mean, he's having a poor series. You can't, he's that good. Oh, called out on a strike. Strike 3 looking. Yeesh. Strike 3 looking. Yeah, that's a backward K, Mr. Numbers. Got to put a backwards K up there for Judge. I'd love to see your Twitter feed right now. Backwards K. I'm going to add the backwards K. I don't even know how to add a backwards K to the chat. Wish I could do that. Oh, man. All right, let's get out of this inning, and we're going to get out of here. What are we going to get here with Austin Wells? Austin Wells is your cleanup hitter, folks. Yankee baseball. It's fantastic. Austin Wells. This is the guy. For you. What's the Yankee payroll here? Yeah, it's rigged. Yeah, it's rigged. Yeah, game's rigged. Yeah, why do we want we don't want the Yankees in the World Series. It's rigged. Let's put Cleveland in there. Don't you be ashamed this postseason after the season he's had. Listen, guys are going to struggle in the postseason. You're facing better pitchers. You're facing better teams. You're not just getting up there. If it's homer, who cares? So, we take 2 out of 3 in the series or, whatever. This is the playoffs. You got a team that wins 96 games. They're pretty good. They got good pitching. Why are we shocked here? 140 for Judge, 140 for Wells, 133 for Chisholm. Rizzo's hitless, 214 for Vertigo. Come on. Noel, we're just talking about Noel for Cleveland earlier, or Michael B. Hitless, got zeros. Bo Naylor, zeros. Jimenez, 167. Jose Ramirez, 176. Playoffs. It's the playoffs. Timothy coming in with the wave. How are you, Timothy? Good to see you. Good to see everybody coming in. Thank you for everybody coming in. We're all getting out of here after Austin Wells is probably going to ground out to the second baseman or whatever the heck he's going to do here, because that's the Yankee cleanup hitter. This is as bad as the Dodgers. There we go. Ground ball to the second baseman. I called it. There you go. This is as bad as the Dodgers rolling out a bullpen day. Game 2. And I thought the Tigers were bad having a bullpen game in game 1 of the ALDS. At least it's the Tigers. You could say they traded their number 2 to the freaking Dodgers. What is the Dodgers' excuse for a bullpen day in the NLCS? And then you got the Yanks, Austin Wells batting cleanup. That's what we got here. Austin Wells batting cleanup. Stanton to the dish. Here we go. See, this is the problem guy here. 375. We got the Ribby plus 150. Let's see what happens. Austin Wells. Yeah, Yankee fans. You got to be. This is a joke. This is a joke. Wonder why I don't cheer for the Yankees anymore. Are you kidding? Austin Wells. Anthony Rizzo hasn't been right since he had a concussion. Guy's not even the same anymore. All those bad numbers, and they're still in the AFC soon to be World Series. Okay, well, I can still say the same about. Why can't we say the same about the Cleveland Indians? They got bad numbers. Why aren't they in the AL World Series? All those bad numbers, just like Cleveland. Here you are. Here you are in Game 1. They're not pitching to Stanton. They know he's the guy that's going to beat him here. All righty, what do we got? 1 and 2. 2 and 1. 2 and 1 pitch here. And there you go. Fly ball. Deep to left. It's an out. I can't stand Rizzo. He's gone after this year. Yes, he should be gone. Who are they signing to play first base? Where's Alonso going? Is Alonso going to the Tigers? How about Alonso to the Tigers? Would that be a nice little first base pick up there for the Tigers? I don't know. All right, we're out of here. I'm out of here, and so are you. Appreciate everybody popping in. The Bills picks one last time here. Bills anytime touchdown. Ty Johnson, we had to get off Cook because he's out. Lazard for the Jets. Shop around. This is a higher number than 215. It was 280. It's kind of up since noon when I put this out. 2 o'clock, I should say. Conklin under 24.5 receiving yards. Lazard over 50 receiving yards. Kincaid for the Bills over 50 plus 145. These were all off DraftKings. They could have changed because I put these in way early with the exception of Ty Johnson. I did this after me and Doug Upstone did our show today. But we're out of here. I appreciate everybody watching. Hit the like button on the way out. Be sure to check out notification bells here for Winner Circle YouTube channel every day. Free pick videos, 5 days a week. The Monday Night Live, Friday, Mark Lawrence, Victor King. We are live 1 p.m. Eastern. Although this week, I think I'm going to have Jim Feist and Mark Lawrence with me. So you want to come and see Jim Feist? He will be here Friday with me, I believe. So good luck, everybody. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.